Linda. If this is your first time here, welcome. To everyone else, hello, it's good to see you again. I have a snow day today, so I'm feeling like all sorts of optimistic and happy. I got to take a nap at like 10 a.m. with my cat, and it's been a glorious day. So since I'm feeling all happy and positive, I wanted to share with you guys a whole bunch of stuff I'm loving right now. Some of these are older products, some of these are newer products, some of these aren't even makeup or beauty related at all. So I just felt like, let's spread a little positivity in the world for once. Before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up if you are into spreading positivity and talking about things that we love. Subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Now, let's get right into the happiness. This is an oldie but a goodie, and this is the Juvia's Place Nubian palette. This is wonderful for so many reasons. First, let's talk about the brand in case you're not familiar with them. Juvia's Place is a Black-owned brand, and they are cruelty-free. Most of their products are vegan, not all, so you will have to look on the site to see which is vegan and not, but all of their palettes are stunning. The mixture and the pigmentation, just beautiful. Now, as a warning, my palette is very well loved, but you can see, I mean, you guys already know that I'm a sucker for warm tones. I can't help it, but the pigmentation on these is just beautiful. The best part about this palette is that it is only $20 for it. There's such a good mix of mattes, of shimmers, of pure like foiled eyeshadows. I just love this. I sort of recommend this one to everyone. Now they have so many. They have like the Masquerade palette if you like brighter colors than this and everything. So definitely take a look at their website. They are just one of my favorite brands. I'm really impressed with them. I'm wearing them all on my eyes today. So you guys should really check this out. Another oldie but goodie, I've re-fallen in love with my Milani Luminoso blush. This really is the most perfect peachy pink blush, and it is drugstore, and the highlight it gives you is just beautiful. It has a slight shimmer to it, but not too bad. I am wearing it today, and it's always been one of my favorites, but I just recently revisited it. Plus, Milani is another cruelty-free brand and completely affordable. If you shop for Milani in places like CVS or Walgreens, they commonly have a buy one, get one 50% off deal. So watch out for those sales and definitely grab this one. It is a cult favorite for a reason. So if you guys have been on my channel for any length of time, you know I'm all about dewy and glowing and things like that because I do have dry skin. So I'm not usually a big fan of powders, setting powders, things like that. But I got this sample of the Kat Von D Lock-It powder. I've been using this every single day. Now, I only use a very little bit of this. I use it on my forehead where I get super shiny. I use it to set the concealer on my eyelids, and I use it right in my smile lines where stuff's gonna crease anyway because I smile a lot, and you know, I've got deep, deep, deep lines there, so it's gonna settle anyway, but this just kind of helps it, you know, be a little less suckage. I will absolutely be buying a full size of this once this runs out, but I mean, when I say I've been using this every day for a while, I mean like months, and I can't even see a dent in this really, so this will last me a long time. Next, let's go back to some eye products. This is probably one of the first cult favorites of YouTube, I would say. I just remember hearing about this in all these old school tutorials and running out and buying it immediately. It's the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. As you know, NYX is a cruelty-free brand. Their parent company is unfortunately not, but NYX themselves is, so you can decide whether or not that is something that you would choose to buy. But this pencil is necessary for bright eye color looks. I put my base down, and then I will put a layer of this on top and pat it in, and any color that goes on top will be more pigmented, it will last longer, and it will be brighter. So this is, so cheap. I think it's like $5. I feel like this is something everyone just should have in their collection, no matter what kind of eyeshadow colors you like. Sticking with more eye makeup, again, this is something I've had for a while, but I've just recently like rediscovered it, and I'm like, why did I ever put you down? I love you. Oh my God. It's the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. Midnight Cowboy is your traditional gold glitter, but the shimmer on it is just lovely, and the applicator makes it come out in such a small amount that it is perfect for liner. I like to even use this patted all over the lid. I have this patted right on the center of my lid today, and I just love the shimmer it gives off, and also this is so damn easy to apply, and it's just in a perfect little size container. The only issue I have with this is that if this is not something you're using every single day, which who knows, maybe you do use glitter eyeliner every single day, I personally don't, but it does dry out fairly quickly, but not too bad. It's not like it'll dry out within like a couple of weeks, but you know, Just throwing that out there. So this is a slightly newer product. It has only been out for, I want to say, about a year or so. I only have one of these right now, but I literally just ordered 2 more yesterday, so they're coming in the mail to me. This is the Milk Makeup Tattoo Stamp. It's a little hard to see, but it is a liquid eyeliner with a stamp right on the end. This one is in the shape of a star. Oh, how cute is that? Now I do have it pressed over here. I love these. My only gripe with these though is that I don't know about anybody else, these stain on me. I could have down 6 layers of foundation and 12 layers of concealer and pounce this on top. I'll have a star there for, you know, a good 24 hours after I take this off, no matter what I use to take it off. I've tried oil-based, I've tried micellar waters, I've tried makeup wipes, I've tried cold cream, olive oil, everything. This stays on. So, I mean, I personally don't mind that, but if you're stamping this on and then you're going to a meeting in Congress or something, just something to think about. Another thing is I would suggest stamping this in a place where you don't have a lot of wrinkles or super dry skin. As you can probably see, this area of my hand is pretty dry and it is kind of bleeding a little bit, but it doesn't do that if you put it on the proper skin area. Now what's funny is over here, you see that stamp? I stamped it on for a second and I kind of twitched when I did, so it didn't go on correctly. So I wiped it off immediately and it's still stained. So that's what I'm talking about. These retail for $12 each. And right now they have, you know, a heart, a yin yang, a smiley face, a star, but they just came out with 2 new shapes yesterday. They have a crescent moon and an X shape. So I bought them both immediately. I love these. I feel like they're such an easy way to add just like a little something extra to your look. As far as lips, I almost feel like this is a cheat to call these like old favorites or something, because like I use these so often. Like I probably use this combination 3 times a week, I'd say. This is my Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics liner, and there's a multi-use liner, so you can use this on your lips or your eyes, and this is in the color Trick, which is sort of, this is a My Lips But Better for me. It's a little brownie, a little nude, and then with that, I always put the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Ashton. Funny story about this tube of Ashton. So I opened my car door, and when I went to step out, everything fell out of my purse, okay? I thought I picked everything up, but apparently I missed this little guy, which was sitting like right on the nook of the chair and the door, and then I slammed the door, and the door didn't quite slam, so I knew something was stuck in there. Do you guys see the lid? I like crushed this poor lid, but the seal is still tight, so the lipstick is fine. This lid just looks like I've been chewing on it for a while. As far as skincare stuff goes, I've talked about this before, but these are the Skin Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Gels. These are just little eye gels that you sit under your eye, and you're supposed to do it for, what does it say? It says 10 minutes. I usually leave them on for 20 to 30 minutes. These instantly depuff my eyes, and the cooling sensation just kind of helps to calm down there. But plus, it is super hydrating. So I know a lot of people like to wear face masks at night and things like that. I like to do this before I go out and just kind of sit with it on. It makes my makeup go on so much smoother and so much just, you know, better in general. These are a treat to me. They are always on sale at Ulta. I'm sure they're probably gonna be on sale on the 21 Days of Beauty. I'll have to take a look and I'll let you guys know down below. But I love these. I always have these on stock. This is my very last pair. I'm only mildly panicking because of it. Okay, let's talk hair tools. Now, usually, I'm not a huge fan of using heat on my hair. I will usually get out of the shower and braid my hair while it's still wet, and I'll leave those braids in for like a day or 2, and then when I take it out, it's wavy, and I can usually make that work for a few days. I don't wash my hair that often because red hair dye is kind of expensive, you know? But I did recently discover this baby. This is a Revlon triple barrel curling iron, and as you can see, your hair like goes in one and out the other and everything like that. And I used it today, and it just creates these great kind of beachy waves that I really love. If you guys would be interested in seeing a hair tutorial, which I've never done, let me know, comment down below, and I'd be glad to show you. This guy is amazing, and it was cheap as hell on Amazon. I've used it only a couple times and always with heat protectant spray. Use your heat protectant spray. But this guy is my new brand. Let's talk about a few things that are not related to beauty that I am loving lately. I've been reading this book recommended to me by my friend Michelle, and it's called I Am Not Myself These Days. I'm almost all the way through it and I'm just loving it so much. It's a memoir of this guy who was a drag queen by night and an accountant, I believe. No, I'm sorry, he was in marketing by day. It is so good. It's like a great account of New York City in, you know, I believe it's the 80s and 90s, and it talks about personal relationships, and it's just fantastic. Basically, this guy, as a drag queen, his act is that he has this bra with two globes on it that are filled with water, and he has goldfish that swim in them. Live goldfish every night, but he takes better care of those goldfish than he does of himself. I'll just tell you that. It's not like he's going through goldfish every night. But anyway, just such a fantastic book. It's a fairly light read. I will say that this is probably not necessarily for way younger children. There is some pretty heavy drug use in it, to be honest, and alcohol and things like that, but great, great, great book. Love it. And finally, something I've re-fallen in love with is Etsy. I don't know how or why, but I was never one of those people who like can shop for everything on Etsy. It gets overwhelming to me, but as soon as someone recommends a shop to me, if it clicks with me, I am a fan of that shop forever. One good example is Martha Rotten. Martha Rotten made, for example, she made this necklace with a scarab on it, and she makes, you know, things that look like bones, and they're all, you know, cast in this beautiful, beautiful stainless steel, I believe it is. And I'm lucky that Martha Rotten is local to Baltimore, and she is at all these conventions around the area, but she is also on Etsy, which is where I originally saw her stuff. Check her out. I'm gonna link her down below. Her stuff is such great quality and just true investment pieces, but still at completely reasonable prices. I think I own like 4 of her things, and my husband even owns a few. Pretty much all of my friends have Martha Rotten pieces. I think it's like pretty much required if you live in Baltimore. I also had a friend introduce me this store called Friend Prices, and it's all kind of like horror movie type stuff, like old school monsters and t-shirts with the monsters on it and things like that. And I recently got a shirt that I'm gonna be wearing to IMATS, so I don't wanna show you, but let's just say I'm A, ridiculously happy with it, and B, it was $10. You can find so many gems that are so unfortunately underpriced, and you know, I just hope that the artists are making their money back because there's so much good things to find on there. And I always love getting Etsy packages because it's not like when you get a package from, I don't know, Forever 21 or something like that where it's thrown in a box, here's some bubble wrap, boom, we're done. They put personal touches in there. Like I got this little note with mine, and you know, it's Wolfman, and it says, Linda, stay witchy, love Dawn. And that, I don't know, that kind of thing really speaks to me, and it warms my heart whenever I get things like this. So, and also, if you know the phrase, Wolfman's got nards, you win like 50 cool points in my book, and you and I are cool. So that's all of my favorites right now. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you want to spread a little positivity into the world, because there's nothing like spreading a little happiness. No one gets off by being negative, and you know, it's just, I don't know, I just appreciate all the positivity that you guys bring to my channel. You guys comment down below usually, and I've seen people helping each other out in the comments and answering questions for each other, and it really is the kind of thing that warms my heart because I feed on other people's energy. So when you guys are positive and spreading love and light into the world, that, you know, makes me want to do the same. So again, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are all GlitterFallout. You guys know. You know you're my rock stars, like crazy super freaking rock stars, and I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Spread happiness.